we're struggling with content marketing. We think it's really important. We're spending more money on it, but we need help. So what's the context? Have any of you heard of a blogger and thought leader named Paul Gillen? Paul is a long-standing journalist and marketing professional in Boston. And he used to be a columnist for Crane's B2B magazine, a magazine that has now been absorbed into advertising age. But he said the following, and I found it very compelling. He said that what marketers need to be thinking about now is no longer just blasting messages out. We need to actually become a source of advice for our customers and prospects. Now, I'm attributing this to Paul Gillen, but I heard this again and again over the last 2 days at this conference. I think you all believe this. This is why we're here. And the question is, well, how are we going to do it? So I want to share with you a 2-step process for organizing your thinking about your content library, that array of assets that you have lying around your house, your company, and put them in a platform or a framework that makes some sense. And of course, what that means is that they serve your business goals and serve your customers and prospects. So the 2 steps are, first of all, to examine the buying process that your customers go through to get to where you want them to be, meaning to buy from you. And the second is to audit the content assets, content elements that you have in your company today and figure out what's missing so you can fill in the gaps within the context of understanding the buying process of your customers. Now, can I just ask, have any of you developed an analysis of the buying process that your customers go through? You guys working on that? It's a really helpful way to avoid what I might call random acts of marketing and do marketing communications, marketing activities that actually make sense in the context of how you're going to move customers toward the point of buying from you. So what I suggest you do, and this is so easy, you guys already know this in the back in your minds. You can do this on the back of a cocktail napkin. What I'm asking you to do is lay out the step-by-step stages that your customers go through before they're ready to buy. And this is particularly easy in the B2B world because many companies, especially mid to large enterprises, will codify this process to the point they even write it down and they expect vendors to comply with it. So it is not only are you able to imagine what process they go through, you can actually get them to tell you. So this is an example from a typical large enterprise. Stage by stage, the first thing they do is they determine that they have a problem. And then they say, gosh, how are we going to solve this problem? Let's go research some solutions. Where do they do that today? On the internet. They used to call in their suppliers and get help with solutions, but they don't do that anymore. Then they develop a short list of prospective solution providers or helpers, and then they ask those the members of that short list to submit proposals. This is the way enterprise buying works. So, and I can go on and on, but the reason I suggest you lay out these steps, and we can do this on the consumer side. How am I going to buy a pair of shoes to go to my friend's? What shoes am I going to buy to go to my friend's wedding? There's a set of steps that I go through as a consumer, similarly to business buying. But the purpose of laying this out is that once you understand what process your prospects are going through, you can then map your marketing strategy and your content strategy against those stages.